Would you please welcome from the United States in her first Grand Slam semi-final, Danielle Collins.
She's been the giant killer so far at the Australian Open, and she'll be very difficult to beat in these extremely warm conditions today here in Melbourne.
And her opponent, a Wimbledon champion twice, the 8th seed from the Czech Republic, Petra Kvitova.
Very popular player all around the world. It's been a great story and wonderful to see her back at the deep end of a Grand Slam. We know that she's won 2 Wimbledon titles. She has been to the semi-finals here at the Australian Open before, and she is in incredible form. Yet to drop a set so far. And she really comfortably beat Ash Barty in the previous round. Joining me for this one is Liz Smiley. Liz, a highly anticipated match.
Yes, that's the weather conditions, Josh. You've already mentioned them. Incredibly hot in Melbourne today, 36 degrees. The roof is open, and the reason the roof is open is because we haven't reached the threshold of closing the roof, so the roof will remain open for the entirety of this match.
Does it favour a particular player in your opinion?
Well, I think we've seen Petra Kvitova struggle physically over the years, but it is going to be tough going out there.
Oh.
Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, interested courtside fans.
Yeah, often you see them at the tennis. Great to see them here. No surprise, I guess it's the back end of a Grand Slam. You get quite a few of the celebrities.
Petra, Anastasia. Okay, I need to tell you that the heat rule is in, which means 10-minute break after the second set if one of you wishes to have it. Okay, any questions? No, no questions. Who's going to call it? Petra, what would you like? It's either Rod Laver or ANZ. Rod Laver? Okay. Rod Laver, what is it? Rod Laver, okay. You serve. Okay, we have a photo that way. So you serve, you stay there. Okay, great.
So Petra Kvitova winning the toss and electing to serve. No great surprise. It's a dominant part of her game. And Liz, interestingly, the heat rule is in. So it's quite it's debatable whether you start the match with the roof closed in these extreme heat conditions.
As we see the player bio for Danielle Collins, born in St. Pete, Florida, age 25, has been a collegiate player. So kind of old for a female tennis player, won the NCAAs twice. Prize money, gee, that'll go up quite
Double.
Sizably, won't it?
That's
After
right.
The WTA ranking of 35, that's the highest that she's been.
Yeah, she's predicted to go to 23 if she is to lose in the semi-finals. And she burst onto the scene last year, really at Indian Wells in Miami, where she made the quarterfinals and semi-finals, beating Venus Williams, Madison Keys, just to name a few. So she also won the Challenger event in Newport leading into Indian Wells in Miami. So great to see her in form, and can you believe it, she was 2 points away from losing in the first round here. As we take a look at the high intensity changes is the one we need to look at. 186, that is double compared to her opponent Petra Kvitova today. So physically, is she struggling? I say no. I think she's in great shape.
And there's her round to this position. That first match against Gerges, 6-4 in the third. Vickery in straight sets. Garcia, another seed in straight. Angelique Kerber, that was the result for me. 11-2 in under an hour. Tremendous result. Her first top 5 win, and against Pavlyuchenkova started badly, found form throughout the second set, and then finished strongly. Pavlyuchenkova really faded, but almost 8 hours on court. Collins.
All right, Petra Kvitova. She resides in Monte Carlo, as you do when you've made nearly $30 million in prize money. Currently ranked number 6, so she's right at the pointy end of the rankings. We know that she's won Wimbledon twice before. In 2018, she was a champion in St. Petersburg, Birmingham, Madrid, Prague, Doha. And Liz, what a year, what a comeback for Petra Kvitova.
She won more tournaments than anybody else. 5 events in a year, but interestingly did poorly at the majors. 2 first rounds and 2 third rounds. So by her standards, has some bit of work to do at the majors.
when you look at her physical journey in 2019 here at the Australian Open, Petra Kvitova, she's just played so well. She has not dropped a set, so she's the 4th most you see there in all of those stats. She's been efficient physically, and I feel that she'll be pretty fresh coming into this one.
You talk about not losing a set, Josh, but look at Rybarikova, Begu, Bencic, Anisimova, Ash Barty, all exceptional players.
Tough
and
draw.
She's just absolutely done it with ease. And she spent, well, just 5.5 hours on the court.
And let's not forget, she won in Sydney Saturday night coming into that, as we see Carlos Ramos in the chair today. So she's played a lot of tennis in the Australian summer.
Yeah, and one of those was against the lady she faces today, the head-to-head. In that match, Danielle Collins had